Hello everybody and welcome to Rockingham for the running of the 1989 Goodwrench 500, race number 2 in our 1989 career mode that we have going on here in NASCAR Racing 2003, and hoping for a better finish than we got in the Daytona 500 where we finished 34th. Today we're going to be starting 18th as we get ready to take on the Rock for 246 laps. That's right, we're doing 50% race length, and as crazy as it sounds, they used to run 500 miles here. And, this race was earlier on in the year before it really got too hot here in the Southeast, but this still had to have been one of the most grueling races on the schedule. And even though I'm just driving a pretend race car and I'm only doing half the laps, and it's not that hot in my room here, I'm sure my arms are going to be quite tired after this is all said and done. Kind of looking at the starting lineup here, Dale Earnhardt is going to be starting on the outside pole. Of course, he was your Daytona 500 winner. And Morgan Shepherd gets the pole again, so he's 2 for 2 on poles so far this season. And maybe his finish will be better than Daytona, where he finished, I believe, 39th, if I recall correctly. Picked up some damage somewhere along the way. Not too concerned with the points just yet. We'll show it at the end of the race, but we're going to keep our eye out for some storylines that develop as the championship picture starts to take shape. Well, with all that out of the way, let's get back down to pit road for the most famous words in motorsports.
Gentlemen, start your engines. Green flag, green flag, green, green, green.
All right, green flag here at Rockingham. Race number 2 in our 1989 season. I enjoyed putting the Daytona video together. Oh, God. But did not enjoy the race itself so much, and we're already off to a rocky start. Yellow flag came out, and Sterling Marlin really slammed on the brakes there. So we should be okay. Shouldn't have damage, but let's go check out what happened there.
green, green, green.
All right, green flag. I went ahead and came down pit road to repair damage just to make sure that, we're in tip-top shape. I don't think that hurt us too bad running into the back of the 94 car there, but just wanted to be sure. I had an incident under caution, it looked like. A lot of beat-up cars. A couple cars lapped down. Now they had, I guess, enough damage. So it took them a while to get repaired. And I see Richard Petty up here has a ton of damage. So, yeah, interested to go back, look at that replay, and see what brought out the initial caution, and then whatever that was off of pit road. But, we got cars coming down pit road, don't know what that's all about. So, interesting start to this race. Already more action than the entirety of the Daytona race as I scrubbed the wall there. Got some work to do, but we're just going to take care of the car for the long run. More cars coming down pit road. What is going on? Maybe some... Am I be having to serve black flags? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of is if they got some black flags just because the start went weird. I'll see if I can try to find a replay to see what went wrong for those guys. But we're up to the pack here, and we're just going to try to slowly and methodically pick our way through it. A long race, 246 laps, if I remember correctly, which that's a 50% race distance, and even at only running half the laps they did in real life, I'm going to be pretty exhausted by the end of this thing.
Still there.
Sterling Marlin's on my inside. I'm stuck up here behind Bobby Hillen.
Clear.
Let's go ahead and get down.
Outside. Stay low.
Yep. With such a long race, I just don't want to take any chances this early. Don't want to put the car in a bad spot to where we could potentially get spun out. This is just going to be a test of my patience
Still there.
to see if I can really go that many laps without doing something stupid.
Clear.
Big run off of turn 2. Not going to be enough to get under Marlin, but we'll get right to his bumper here. Maybe get him on the front stretch.
Car outside.
There we go.
Clear. Car outside.
Yeah, biggest thing, taking care of our tires. Be really patient through 1 and 2. Got to let the car roll.
Clear.
We get on the gas pretty early in 3 and 4, but
Clear outside.
1 and 2, you really got to let it roll through the center of that corner.
On the bottom. 3 wide.
Ooh, we went 3 wide there. Kenny Wallace thankfully backed out. That could have been ugly. Not sure what the fuel window is. I did go in the INI files and I changed the fuel consumption for the AI so that they will have to pit considerably earlier than me, which of course I'll pit when they pit, but I just didn't want to run into a scenario where I had to pit before them. So that's not fair. I'm just trying to level the playing field where I can. And then we are running the random cautions application again. So the way I have it set up is at least the way I think I have it set up. Could have gone 3 wide there. We're not going to. The way I think I have it set up is there should be a 25% chance of no random caution, 50% chance of 1 caution, and then a 25% chance of 2 cautions. So, I don't know how many there's going to be, and if there are some, I don't know when they're going to be. So I can't really plan my pit strategy around that, but the potential is out there, so that's just something to keep in the back of our mind as we fight through the field here. So up to 23rd, I think. Now we're still in 24th. Didn't pass anybody that lap. Just slowly working our way up. Just slow and steady wins the race. So they say. I think we got a fast car here, and I'd like to think I'm pretty good at Rockingham, so I'm hoping for a good finish. Still working on Phil Parsons. Not going to get him down the backstretch. So this is the 1993 version of Rockingham. So the track just looks fantastic. It really fits the time period and the aesthetic we're going for. But this is also one of the tracks where the track maker has set up the multi-groove racing in the INI files, and I think they've done a nice job. So you can run the top or the middle lane if you have to. But I prefer the bottom. But, maybe if we get into a situation with lap traffic in the future, or just some slow cars, we could actually use the top to get around them if it comes to that. Gotta be careful on entry. Back rear of the car, stepped out a little bit right there. So we work on Jimmy Means. Bit of a chaotic start to this race, but we're settled in here about 10% of the way through. Starting to pull away a little bit from the cars behind us. Field should get nice and strung out here. And I did a lot of fiddling with the INI files, and I've made it so the AI can pass each other pretty efficiently. So we shouldn't see a bunch of cars get stuck behind one slow car or anything like that. So the field should get nice and strung out. And really thinking we're going to see, sort of an old school Rockingham race where by the end of it there's only 7 or 8 cars on the lead lap. And that's what I'm hoping for. That means we'll get some nice long green flag runs and really settle in and get in a rhythm. This track's really fun to drive once you're kind of in the groove. See if we can get to the inside of Means here. Not quite. Now the AI do run a really low defensive line on the front stretch. It's really hard to get to their inside going into 1. Richard Petty up here. Lots of damage on that car. We're just going to follow Jimmy Means under Larry Pearson here.
Keep low.
Lead the way, Jimmy.
Clear outside.
We're faster than Means, but not considerably so. It's going to be, might be challenging to make a pass. Might be able to use Richard Petty as a pick. Nope. Couldn't get him. Got a bit of a run, but it's not going to be enough. I might try the outside here, but... Oh, Richard Petty's going to use the outside. Can I get down before the 22 gets there? Yes, I can. So we're going to get to the inside of Petty. Just can't quite navigate our way around Jimmy Means.
Still there. Clear.
So, really happy with the difficulty that I've got. I mean, we're running.
You're now in the top 20.
We're running 20th. Oh, Richard Petty was for position. That surprises me with how much damage he had. But anyway, we're in 20th place, and we got to fight really hard for every position. And this is the type of racing I wanted to create. So far so good here. As we get later in the run, hopefully I balanced out their tire wear appropriately.
Car outside. Still there. The yellow flag is out. Let's go.
You see the prompt at the top of the screen there. That is one of our random cautions. So that could be the only one, or there might be one more. We'll see. As we'll race back to the line and get ready for pit stops. Might be able to get Means here.
Keep low. Okay, we're under caution. Kept up to the end of the pacing line.
We did get him, so we're being scored in 19th place. So we finally made the pass on Jimmy Means coming to caution there. So again, that was our random caution, so no replay or anything like that to show. And we will see you at the green flag.
Get ready now. Going green.
All right, getting ready for the green flag here.
Pace car's in.
Lost a couple of spots on pit road, so we're at 21st.
Green, green, green.
I stopped a little short of my stall. Had to pull up, so lost maybe a second there. But we'll try to settle in here for this next run. Ooh.
Car inside. You're up top.
Ugh.
Car inside.
I got real loose.
Keep high.
Yeah, for this.
Still there.
Forgot how careful you have to be on these cold tires.
Clear inside.
So we're gonna lose a couple spots here. Might fight back on the outside.
Stay high. You're up
I'm
top.
up in the wall, 3 wide.
Keep high.
Alright, I just want to get back down to the bottom. Not going to be able to this corner.
Stay high.
Got McDuffie to my inside.
Clear.
There we go. So, oh, somebody blew up. Where is it?
Inside.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't come up
Clear inside.
into a car that was just stopped in the middle of the corner. So I backed out there to make sure I could see what was going on. Lost a lot of spots, but I'm okay being conservative right now. You know, we're only 41 laps into this thing. Still got over 200 laps to go. No reason to go barreling into a corner when someone up there is blowing an engine. But anyway, let's get settled back into a groove. Start picking them off. So I'm the last car on a lead lap. Ricky Rudd, 18 seconds behind me. That's probably... So he started on the inside line. That's going to give me a good barometer of where the leaders are in terms of making sure we don't go a lap down. So, leaders are gaining on us as you would expect, but you know, we're going to put a bunch of cars between us and them by the time they catch the back of the pack, so not really worried about it. See if we can get around Larry Pearson here. He is quite a bit slower than we are. There we go.
Still there.
And I have to take the high line of 1 and 2.
Clear. Inside.
I think we got him. Not quite. Can't get. Not gonna clear him on the straightaway. Maybe on the front stretch. Gonna get a nice run off of 3 or off of 4. There we go. So man, even passing these slow cars in the back, not easy.
Keep low. Still there. Clear.
Having a tough time with Phil Barkdahl here. Alright, got a nice run coming out of 2 there.
Still there.
Able to take the inside on turn 3. Nice run coming out of 3. Almost got into the back of Petty there. We're going to have to try to get around on the outside.
Stay high. Clear inside.
Maybe I can cut down, get a big run. There we go. Should have him going into the turn.
Keep low. Clear outside.
Starting to make progress again. Back up to 25th. I think we got Chad Little here. No, not quite. He did have to push up the track a little bit, getting into the corner. Able to sneak in under him.
Car outside. Clear.
Here's JD McDuffie. We got a run on him.
Keep low.
Easily going to get him going into one.
Clear.
Bobby Hillen. Oh no, it's Dick Trickle. Battling him for Rookie of the Year. Of course, even though he's a rookie, he's a very experienced racer, the short track legend. Estimated to have won over 1,000 different events, I believe. As we continue to go through the field, it's going to get even more and more challenging to make these passes.
Car outside. Clear.
We're able to get around Dick Trickle there. Got Rodney Combs here in the 89. Stuck behind old Jimmy Means. So we're about back to where we were before that last caution. Battling with Jimmy Means again. All right, can we get him? Maybe. There we go. Oh, we clipped the apron there. That's going to slow us down quite a bit. As Combs is able to power back on the outside. The defensive line into the corner. Don't want to give Dick Trickle any ideas. Don't remember when that last caution was, but I think the AI, with how I have it set up, is going to go between 70 and 75 laps on fuel.
Car outside. Keep low. Stay low. Clear.
So we got quite a while until that happens.
You're now in the top 20. Good job.
In the top 20. This is the exact type of run we need, just nice and solid. See how many we can get up here. Little group got away from us a little bit. Try to reel them back in. Made a lot of time with 3 and 4 there.
Outside. Keep low. Stay low. Clear outside.
Able to navigate our way around Jimmy Means. I believe this is Jim Sauter in the 31 up here. very slowly catching him. Really pulled away from the group behind us. They're well over a second back now. So we're not blowing the AI away here. So I think I have the tire wear pretty good as far as the tire fall off between us and the AI. And keep in mind, we're only in 19th place, so the leaders should be faster than these guys. Outside. We are able to really slam on the brakes there to get to the inside of Sauter.
Clear.
And field's really strung out now. Alright, we've caught this next group of cars here. Really pulled away from that, the cars behind us. We've got Dave Marcus in front of us, he's left down. And then Harry Gant, of course, in the school car just in front of him. That would be for 16th place. So we caught those guys fairly easily, but passing might be a different story. Derek Cope is pushed up to the outside line here. Let's see if we can follow Dave Marcus. Because this is for position.
Outside. Stay low.
He's getting a nice run off the top.
Clear outside.
But we're still going to have his inside going into 3. And make the pass. Oh, Marcus really slow coming out of the corner. Be able to get him. We got Harry Gant, Rick Wilson. Can't quite tell who that car is in front of Rick Wilson. I think he's holding all of us up. Harry Gant goes to the inside. We're gonna follow him. I believe that's Lake Speed in the 83.
Keep low. Clear. Car outside.
Couldn't quite get clear of Wilson, but easily be able to make the pass into turn 3. That puts us in 15th place. So just making some steady progress through the field. Plenty of time to, keep working our way up. Looking to the inside of Gant.
Stay low. Clear outside. Car outside. Keep low. Clear.
And Lake Speed is for position. It seemed a little slower. I thought he might be a lap down. But this would be 13th if we can get him. Got a bit of a run. Not going to get to his inside though. See if we can get a big run coming out of the corner. We're going to try to dive down. Looks like he pushed up a little on corner exit, but he's still got a good run, so we're not going to catch him this lap. just trying different ways to get a big run going onto the straightaway. See if we can get underneath him. Alright, he's a little slow coming off the corner, but not slow enough.
Outside.
There we go, I think we got him.
Keep low. Clear.
So we complete the pass. Got 3 seconds up to Phil Parsons. Alright, Phil Parsons in front of me just dove to pit road there. We're going to wait to confirm that other drivers are really starting to pit and
That car, the lap down.
that Phil Parsons like just didn't have an issue or something. So once we... Okay, this is the beginning of pit cycles. I do want to wait towards the end of the pit cycle because this is the most common time for a caution to come out. You know, with the AI trying to merge and exit or get into pit road and come off of pit road.
The leader's pitting now.
Especially here at Rockingham because you have the pit lane on the backstretch as well. It just causes so much more of a cluster. So we don't want to get trapped lap down with the caution. And also, coming out of the pits, we don't want
You're in the
to
top 10.
get our nose chopped off by a car coming in to pit on the backstretch. So I think we're just going to stay out a couple laps. Maybe try to lead a lap, get some bonus points.
The yellow flag is out.
See?
Let's go. Race
There
back
it
to the
is.
line. There's
I
an
told you.
accident in turn 2. There's an accident on the back straight. You're in 5th.
All right, let's be careful. There's supposedly an accident back here. We got to... I think we still have to race back to the line. I can't remember if caution came out before we crossed the finish line. I think so.
Pit road is closed.
But there
Okay,
it
we're
is.
under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 9 car. You're in 4th.
So that's going to screw a lot of people, and there's not going to be a whole lot of cars on the lead lap. So that's exactly why we did that, and it worked out for us there. So let's go see what happened, and then we'll see how this all shakes out after we pit here.
Pit road is now open.
Alright, got one to green here. Looking at the standings just across the start-finish line, looks like there's 6 cars legitimately on the lead lap and then several cars that are lined up on the tail end of the lead lap just in front of the lead. There's actually quite a few cars. So if we get a quick caution, a lot of those guys are going to get their lap back. You know, we could have many as like 18 to 20 cars on the lead lap, but right now it's just 6 of us, so really going to be important for us to have a just mistake-free race because we're in a really good position. Richard Petty is the
Get ready now.
only car behind us here for position, and we know he has a lot of damage.
8 cars in.
So yeah, let's just have a smart remainder of the race.
Green, green, green.
Relative, so yeah, only a couple cars behind us, so we could really back out if we had to.
Inside.
I think that's what we're gonna do, just
Clear.
avoid getting caught up in some stupid wreck.
Still there.
And we're in a prime position to get a top 5 out of this. So I don't see any reason to do something dumb. You know, with 140 laps to go. So 140 laps, that's actually really interesting because, like I said, I believe 70 laps is the pit window. So that would cut it right in half for the AI. So some of them might be able to make it on one stop, some of them might have to stop twice. Had another car come down pit road there. Might have been another black flag situation.
Clear.
I don't like what I'm seeing up there. I kind of want this pack to get spread out a little bit before we really get up there and start making moves. Again, if this were 30 to go, I would feel differently. Morgan Shepherd got shuffled to the end of this pack. I believe that's for position. It is. Restarts here can turn into wreckfests for the AI. But it looks like they're going to get spread out enough. Okay, I think we got to start making moves here.
Outside. Stay low. Stay low. Clear.
Still have the potential for that a second random caution as well. Like I said earlier, about a 25% chance of that happening. Looks like we'll get JD. Oh,
Clear outside.
okay, we were able to save that. That was terrifying. I don't know if I moved up or if McDuffie chopped my nose off, but I'm just glad that we lived to tell the tale. That's probably gonna make our tires.
That car's a lap down.
That's going to hurt our tires at the end of the run, but again, I'm just glad to not have a junked race car right now. But, you know, a little bit off the pack now. We can settle in. Field's really strung out now, so I don't think we're going to get a caution or anything. So, yeah, let's just settle in and log some laps here.
That car's a lap down.
Alright, so we've caught Dick Johnson and JD McDuffie again here. And it took a while. And, you know, that locking up the tires there really hurt us. Because we're not that fast anymore. You know, Morgan Shepherd, you can see, now almost 7 seconds ahead of us. You can see how far the pack is ahead of these two cars up here. And then those cars that were on the tail end of the lead lap catching me very quickly. It's Dale Earnhardt only 10 seconds back. So and hopefully as the AI their tires continue to wear, this evens out a little bit, but I mean we're slow right now. I mean, we're slammed the wall there. That's not going to help. I'm trying to push the car as fast as we can just to get around these back markers here. I hope we didn't pick up any damage. Dick Johnson not helping matters here. We are faster, we just got to get around.
Keep low. Stay low. Clear outside.
Past the halfway point here. Ooh. Just plowing up towards the wall. Earnhardt gained 0.6 of a second on me that lap. Or 0.4. Alright, we got McDuffie here. Hopefully he doesn't screw us over again.
Stay low. Clear.
Yeah, we slid up in front of him there, but I don't feel guilty. He owes us one. A lot of open track in front of us, and we need to take advantage of it. So, try to get in a rhythm here. Alright, so evidently, sometime during this run, I accidentally hit my hotkey to stop recording in OBS, probably when I was trying to navigate through my black boxes, just looking at my tire wear or my damage or something, I don't know. But anyway, basically what happened here through this section of the race where the recording was lost, so we locked up the tires in that event with JD McDuffie, and that just really killed the car. I mean, we were so slow. So slow, in fact, that some of the fast cars that started on the tail end of the lead lap on that last restart actually ended up catching us. So Dale Earnhardt and Mark Martin and Bill Elliott all caught up to us and passed us. And, we had a really long green flag run there, so we ended up having a full cycle of green flag pit stops. And we came in 8th, and I accidentally left repair damage on, because you can see I kind of got into the wall a couple times. You can see on the right side of the car, but I didn't think it was that bad, so I didn't even think to go turn it off. Well, and I come down pit road. I also lost time getting into pit road because didn't have a clear track behind me. So instead of trying to brake really hard, coming right off of 4, I didn't want to risk getting run over by the AI. So I kind of slowed down on the backstretch and entered, kind of the apron and into turn 3. So I lost quite, a little bit of time there. And then, I get to my pit stall, my crew starts repairing damage, so I have to navigate to the black box and turn that off to get him to stop. And so all told, I probably lost 10 to 15 seconds, with the combination of the pit road entry and, getting them to stop repairing the damage. So we went in about 8th into that cycle of green flag pit stops. We came out 21st, so lost a ton of time, a ton of track position. And then, we just kind of put our heads down and kept running. Derek Cope, we met up with him. He was on just an absolute heater. We kind of followed him up through the field. Having had a really great battle with him for, 40 laps probably. Lots of back and forth. We passed each other several times, but we both worked our way up through the field. So we came out of the pits 21st. We got all the way up to 13th before we were going to go through another round of green flag pit stops. So the AI was having to do a stop and go. Well, maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe like a maybe get like a half can of fuel with about 20 laps to go in order to make it make it to the end. And so I was committed to doing the same to keep the strategy fair. So I come down pit road, and as soon as I enter pit road, the caution flag flies. And so, I elected not to pit. I just drove straight through because I didn't know whether or not my stall was beyond the start finish line or not. I just wanted to get out of pit road and then pit under caution. So that's what we did. We came in, we pit under caution, ended up taking 4 fresh tires, and that's going to be important, and you'll see why when we get to this restart. So what I think happened here is most cars ended up getting their green flag pit stop done before the caution came out, and since there were so few laps left, they didn't take tires, or maybe they only took right sides. I don't know. Maybe the cars that did have 4 fresh tires after this caution were kind of stuck in the back of the pack behind a bunch of slow cars. But anyway, this restart here with about 10 laps to go is where I picked the recording back up, and it is just complete calamity. So yeah, let's kind of show the end of the race here. And yeah, kind of a bummer I missed out on this recording, this middle part of the race, because it was a lot of fun, kind of working our way back up through the field. But anyway, that kind of stinks. But here's the end of the race. All right, so it looks like we got royally screwed on the timing of that caution. So we were 1 lap down, and then
we got just 10 more to go.
We came in, and even though we didn't pit when the caution came out, we drove straight through. I guess the leader must have put us another lap down. And apparently not a lot of cars had pit yet, because we are one of only a few cars 2 laps down, and we're in 26th. And the highest I guess we could finish is 23rd. So that stinks. Another... we were having such a good run, such a fun race. We're going to have a few laps to go here when we hit the greens. Probably about a 7-lap shootout because we're 2 laps down.
8 cars in.
So we'll get what we can, but pretty disappointed with how this ended. I don't know what AI did in terms of tires. A lot of these guys feel pretty slow.
Stay low. Still there. Clear.
So I might be able to
You're on the bottom.
get a couple spots here.
Still there.
Jeff Bodine's for position. Chad Little's for position. I don't know who else for position. I'm just going to pass whoever I can. We took 4 tires. We did come in under caution and took 4 tires. Evidently, not a lot of people did that.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide, car outside, clear.
I see Phil Barkdahl just ahead of Rusty Wallace. It looks like he's for position. We're going to try the outside here. Ernie Irvin's slow up on the high line. Oh, Rusty Wallace is the leader. Okay. So I can get back to 1 lap down. And then there might be some more cars up here we can catch. Oh, we're sliding. Okay. We caught it. We got to get Rusty Wallace here, though.
Car outside.
right, we got him.
Stay
We're
low.
gonna get inside of the 73.
Clear outside.
All right, Jimmy Beans is for position. We can get a top 20.
Car outside. Stay low. Clear. Car outside. That car's a lap down. Clear outside.
I feel like Superman with tires. Okay, Bill Elliott, 19th, 1 second ahead.
Clear outside. Car outside.
There he is. I see him. Phil Parsons is for position up there.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside.
We can get a few more, I think.
Still there. Still there. Clear.
All right, so we got 2 to go. That white flag is for the leader.
Just 2 to go. Stay
Yep.
low.
Oh, there's a lot of cars up here. This is all for position. We have tires and they don't. Oh, that was a big hit. I mean, we are pushing it for everything we have.
Inside.
Try the outside here. Oh, Derek Cope's going to slide up. Derek Cope,
Clear.
the bane of our existence this race. This is the last lap for us.
One more lap to go. Stay low.
Bill Elliott might have tires. I can't tell. All right, Elliott and Rudd for position. We got Elliott. Can we get Rudd?
Car outside.
Oh, we got him. We spooked him.
Clear.
Not going to get Bobby Hill in. But a mad dash
There's the flag.
to the end, and we're
It's
going to
over.
get 16th place.
Bring it on home and let's get the heck out of here.
I am exhausted mentally and physically. Oh my god, what a roller coaster of a race. Oh man. You know, if you told me at the beginning of this that I would survive to the end of this race and finish 16th, I think I would have taken that.
The race is over. Come on in.
But just the way that race went. Well, anyway, what a race that was. I'm proud. That was a lot of fun. I'm proud that I actually took care of the car the whole time. We didn't wreck or DNF.
Keep it under 45.
So-
Keep it under 3,500.
No, it's a much better
Second.
result than Daytona, a much better race than Daytona, a lot more fun. And, getting our career back on the right track here. So let's figure out who won this thing.
The race is over. Come on in.
Rusty Wallace is your winner, career win number 11. Also, the real-life winner of this race. So, NASCAR Racing 2003 proves to be quite realistic here, and very interesting race. Obviously, had 2 separate pit cycles become interrupted by caution, so that led to very few cars on the lead lap. So, really, your top 3 were the only cars truly on the lead lap, and then you had another 5 or 6 cars that restarted on the tail end of the lead lap on that restart. So Morgan Shepherd, second place, nice rebound from Daytona. Richard Petty, the old man, hanging in there, took a ton of damage early in the race, limps the car around to a miraculous third place finish. Harry Gant, Davey Allison round out your top 5. Dale Earnhardt follows up his Daytona 500 win with another solid finish. And then who else do we got here in the top 10? Hut Strickland, Rob Moroso, some nice runs there, 13th and 14th. There we are in 16th place. Derek Cope, who we fought all race 19th. Moving on here, Kyle Petty, Jeff Bodine, 23rd and 24th. Dick Trickle down there in 29th. Darrell Waltrip 30th. So one of our championship contenders there did not have a good race today. Who else do we got down here? Rodney Combs, Dale Jarrett, and then flipping on over, Neil Bonnet, 41st position. So he got dead last at Daytona. Not much of a better day here today. So let's flip over to the points and see how that all is shaking out. Dale Earnhardt and Rusty Wallace at the top. Probably your two favorites for the championship coming into the season, and there they are, neck and neck, only 5 points separating them. Davey Allison lurking only 20 points out of the lead there. Richard Petty up there in 4th in the points. I don't expect that to hold. And Mark Martin just hanging out there in 5th, kind of moving on down, kind of find who the heavy hitters are, really the ones that will really be competing here. So Terry Labonte in 11th, Bill Elliott in 12th. Certainly watch out for those two. Alan Kulwicki in 14th, probably not quite ready to really get up in there and mix it up. Darrell Waltrip in 18th. He's certainly a contender, but not off to the greatest start there. A little early to really dig too deep here in the point standings. But hey, there we are in 25th, right in the middle of a bunch of cars that are separated by less than 10 points. So certainly an opportunity for us to move up very quickly if we continue to run well. And then moving on further down, kind of all the names you would expect to be down here are down here. And then dead last in the points is Neil Bonnet. So again, long season for him to turn it around, but he's dug himself quite the hole. So that's going to do it for Rockingham. Next race is Richmond, so similar short track action, and can't wait for that. And yeah, we will see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe so other people can help find this series. And yeah, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next race.